talking about respect at work. What is your name?
Yeah, my name is Auntie Jane, and I'm a Yorta Yorta woman.
You as Madeline Prasad. God bless you.
Hello, I'm Colin.
What was working like for you?
Well, I enjoyed working in the sheltered workshop and packing boxes and packing chocolate boxes. I listened to my boss and I had a volunteer show me around and what to do. And they were very good.
The sheltered workshops that we all connected to were when we had to make pegs and we had to do slave work. We had to in those days, and we never got nothing for it. And we had to make moccasins, pegs, baskets for people that who ordered these things from Melbourne. That they had to ask people with a disability to do their slave work and make these things for them, and we got nothing for them. We're just like bloody slaves in a jail.
What was it like for me? Boring. Yeah, mainly just boring. You know, I don't understand why we're given all this medial tasks and jobs that we have to do, putting pegs together, putting sticky labels onto Donald Duck money boxes or even just money boxes, putting things together and then just sending them to the next part to be packed. How am I going to get a job outside of the outside community doing all that stuff?
What have you seen at work where you think, that's not right?
People abusing each other, touching each other, screaming. You can't do that. Work's work, and you can't mix work and personal together. And you need to get, treated with, dignity and pride and honour. And you can't be touching your work colleagues. No means no.
I think a hell of a lot of yelling and screaming, particularly from different people. I don't believe that should be happening. I believe that it shouldn't be allowed. I don't understand why people with a disability are getting yelled and screamed at.
Way back I'm talking about in the 70s, late 70s, that I was sexually abused. I was and raped in the back of the bus and sexually abused in the shop. And nothing was done about it then. We were not being believed. The staff thought that we were making it up, which we weren't. A lot of other people that were physical abuse and traumatised as well, and abuse as well, but nothing was done about it in those days because things weren't being believed in those days. And that's the reason why. Not like these days now where people are believing what we are saying.
Has work gotten better or worse?
It's still today in sheltered workshops that people with a disability are not getting what they should be getting for pay. They're only still getting $1 or $2 for 1 day for all that time. If they're there 7 hours a day or, whatever, it's slave labour for these people with an intellectual disability and the Aboriginals as well. So something should be done about it in these sheltered workshops today because it's not right.
Well, I reckon I've got two minds. Like, it has gotten better, but there's still a lot more progress in place with parliaments, lawyers, teachers, community. They need education to work with people with a broad range of disabilities, because a lot of people don't understand people with mental health and disabilities, and it's wrong, and they should have a go. If they have the correct wording and understanding, you can go a long way. People learn very differently with a dual disability, a physical disability, and you have good, clear communication and knowledge and resource, you can change Parliament and society. We can educate them.
I've noticed that the people with a disability, when I first met them, they hardly said boo. But now it's almost like you can't ask them, you almost have to ask them to be quiet. And I think that's been a little bit rude, and I don't like doing that. So the growth of those people with disability that we've just employed has just grown dramatically. the expertise and the enjoyment of being there. You could just see the growth of those people as well. So, you know, my skills might be this much, but now my skills are this much. You know, so it's just grown, and we've all been given the confidence and the opportunity to learn new skills and new things.
Any more comments?
People with different disabilities, and the Aboriginals as well with different disabilities in the community, they should be, and when counted for as well. Nothing about us without us. For people with an intellectual disability and different disabilities in the Aboriginal culture as well, and they should be accepting those people in the community and treating us exactly like anybody else out in the community.
As a person with a dual disability, you have to be listened to, have the correct care plan supports in place, and you can do anything in society. And with your support workers, your care team, you know, community access, but there needs to be people listening to you and understanding you, not judging you and putting you down. I'm a positive, proactive person, and I'll make a change with everyone else.
Is for the managers, or whatever you call them, I'm not sure what you call them, but we'll just say the managers, or the person in charge of the organisation. Please listen to the person with a disability. Just because we've got a disability doesn't mean that we're going to make things up and that we're going to want to try and get people into trouble. All that we want and all that we need is the same basic human rights as you or me. We want the same basic rules as anybody else in this community. I beg you to please keep on listening, keep on talking, keep on exploring how you can do things. But please remember, nothing about me without me.
Thank you for your banter today. I had a really good job today. It was really amazing filming. Thank you.